Let's get it. Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
Happy New Year!
Again. We're gonna do that again.
What the fuck were you waiting
We
for?
must do it at the same time, Maluk. I was gonna do it through countdown.
Oh, okay.
3, 2.
I thought you said do it. That's
No,
why
I said
stopped.
3.
Oh.
One eternity later.
3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year! We're back!
Hey! We are actually heading towards a 1 million subscribers target. The mind, eh? And should be at a point where I should be honoring my parents. You
Not
know?
yet. You're still very young.
Dude. It's like, why the fuck didn't you wash the dishes? I'm like,
Eh?
what?
I knew I was going to get to that. Just in your mind, as we're speaking about the mind.
What's good, ladies and gentlemen on the YouTube? What is up? This is Sage Universe and
Jimmy!
there we go. Welcome back to another freaking episode. Dope one, in fact, of People for Positive Change. There we go, man. This is episode what?
12.
Episode 12 that we're on right now. And we currently, last time I checked, we were on 219 subscribers. I'm not sure right now.
We are currently on 223.
Man. So we're actually growing the community. Thank you very much for all the support. Thank you for the subscriptions. We are actually heading towards a 1 million subscribers target by the end of the freaking year, dog. Come on. So join in the freaking carousel. Join in the freaking train because it's moving and there's unlimited space. Come on, man. So without any further ado, let's get to today's topic. What's today's topic?
Today's topic is all about how your mind controls your emotions and your body.
Oh, that's a good one, actually.
Or let's put it this way,
Yeah.
how your mind controls your present reactions. How about that?
Okay.
So, I've had some thoughts on this, right?
Yeah.
Because sometimes we don't, there are days whereby you do shit.
Right.
Or you feel the way you feel.
Right.
At an instant at work, people commented that sometimes I'm moody and sometimes I'm like this. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm never moody. Okay, maybe I might be paying attention to something,
Yeah.
but they are perceiving me in a different way.
As moody.
Yeah. So sometimes I've got a lot of things happening in my mind.
Right.
Maybe that's why I intend to act the way I act without me knowing about it.
True. And it actually can like affect you in your professional life, good or bad way. It can affect you in your professional life, your relationships with your loved ones, like your kids, freaking husband, whatever, right? Or your friends. And it can affect you, like, let's say what? Just in general, man. Right? Good or bad, by the way. I was having a chat with the procurement chick at work, right? And so this chick is busy having a thing going on over there. And I noticed, like, there's something going through her head and she's not at work at all, you know? And I leave, I come back, right? I'm like, okay, I know there's something distracting this chick. And me and her, like, we talk, I make her laugh and everything like that, blah, blah, blah. And I act stupid. Yeah. So I go to back to this chick, I'm like, dude, you know I see shit, right? Right, I can see it written all over you. So don't bullshit me. What's popping? She's like, what do you mean? I'm like, dude, I just told you, do not bullshit me. So tell me what's up. I can see it written all over you. And then she goes on to tell me that, you know, her kids are sick and the husband is also sick. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. Well, why? Because it would be a myth to say people get sick in summer or weather change or whatever the hell. So what's going on with them? And then she goes on, you know, apparently my daughter has been stressing out because of this is happening in school, like what was happening. Her husband is also stressing on the other hand, and I'm like, okay, how were they before? Right, before all of this stress? Not that they were all jello and happy and all of this, nothing was in their mind. And I'm like, okay, cool. Now you see, you are also going to be sick because of that, right? Have all of these things that's going on in your head, right? And they consume you. They even take you away from where you are right now. You don't even see what's going on around you. You don't even see where you at. And you're acting different than what you're supposed to be acting as. You're at work, dude. You're supposed to be doing procurement, right? Now you're acting as a mom at work. Doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And now when the orders get fucked up, the boss is gonna come at you and say, the fuck is going on with the orders? Why don't we have our orders coming in late? Why is this happening? Why is that happening? So like whatever's going on in the head, like it can actually freaking affect a person. Either in a good way or a bad way.
It does actually affect a person.
Yeah.
Just before now, I want to say this. You want to switch it off?
Okay. Cool.
Just before now, right? I want to share this. This my second had his face long because he had stuff going on in his mind.
Yep.
Right? So I'm like, dude, you need to fucking fix your face.
Yeah.
I don't care what the fuck your thinking was, what's your problem. Recently, you've made errors like unnecessary shit that are going to create dramas.
Yeah.
You know? So, what the fuck is happening? He's still unaware of the current incidences that he did. It's like, do we just get straight to the fucking point? I'm like, what the hell? What's up with you? You know? So it does eventually control our bodies. I am a victim of it. I don't want to lie. And I try my best not to think. Because the minute you start thinking about your problems, while you need to get done with another, I kid you not, you're gonna fucking make mistakes. A lot of mistakes. I've experienced this.
Yeah.
I'm talking from experience.
Yeah.
And I know people that I've seen these things happen in front of me as well.
Yeah.
So another incident. Have you ever I was thinking about something now.
The mind, eh?
Yes. So let's say, for example, you went to the mall.
Yeah.
Right? You had a specific thing that you wanted to buy at the mall.
Right.
Okay? Now, boom, you meet an old friend.
Right.
The minute you meet that old friend, you start catching up and you start chatting to them and you're excited about seeing them.
Yeah.
It's been a long while. Boom, you forgot about why you were at the mall.
Yeah.
You pick up the wrong things that you didn't go to buy at the mall, and then you get home and realize, fuck, I went to the mall to buy this. That's the mind, bro.
The mind is crazy, bro.
And what I love about it, I normally say this to most people. It's very powerful.
Yeah.
But we intend to think little of it.
True.
Right? So you can sit in your house and invent shit in your head.
Yeah.
One day those shit are going to become true.
True.
Without you knowing it.
True.
I've had instances of saying, you know what? I'm tired of staying at home. I want a job. Boom, someone comes and knock at my door.
Just like that.
Just like that. And I'll be like, what the fuck just happened? You know? So the mind is a powerful tool in our lives.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like, you know how I actually interpreted it? I interpreted it in the way as I use the mind to see whatever the hell that I want to see, and then use this flesh to get it done, right? Going to the point of the day I told you that I don't have money for transport, Remember that day? And it was a Wednesday. Tomorrow I have to go to work. Didn't have any cash, you know. And I'm like, I don't have any money, right? But I'm gonna get to work.
Totally.
And I'm gonna be there early.
You're gonna make it there.
I'm gonna make it there and I'm gonna be early. Bear in mind, I stay in Maitland. My workplace is in Parow. For those who know, okay, in Cape Town. So I'm like, okay, let's do this. Wake up the next morning, super early. Like I woke up at 5, dog. Yeah. Start doing my shenanigans, make my bread, freaking shower, do what, everything. Bang. Walk out of the door. Start walking on Fort Trekker. For all of those who know Fort Trekker Road.
This man can walk.
Dude, me, I can walk, dude.
Yo, you can walk miles.
I can walk, dude. This was form of transportation. My jogging is helping, bruh. You know? So anyway, I started at the police station. Now I'm thinking with, who am I gonna ask? I need to be asking someone that potentially has money. Because I'm not just gonna ask anyone. This person needs to be a potential person with money. Walk into the police station. Bang, they should have money inside there. Walk in there, state my story. Hey, gents, Mr. Police, Mapoisa, hey, this is what's going on. I'm going to work, it's my first day back at work. I don't have any cash to go to work. I need 20 bucks right now to catch a taxi so I can get to work. They're like, we don't have anything. I'm like, dang. Okay, cool. Walk out. Further down the road, there was a car accident that happened over there, and there's a like firemen and ambulance and all of that. Ah, here's my jackpot. I walk right at them. Gents, sorry for interrupting you. I can see you're very busy, but I need your help right now. I have a situation. I'm going to work. I don't have any cash. I need to catch a taxi. They also don't have. Now I'm like, okay, this is gonna start to work on my head now. I'm like, okay, so the front men don't have any money. Who am I gonna ask? I'm looking at people around me. I'm like, I'm asking people that are going to work for money, because I know for sure if you're going to work and you're jumping in a taxi, you've got money. You know what I'm saying? So I asked them, they don't have any shit. And then I continue. Now as I'm continuing, I'm in Kensington. I walk from here to Kensington. And I'm like, I'm gonna get this 20 rand.
Hey!
I'm gonna get that.
Hey! If you tell your mind that.
I'm gonna get this 20 rand. I walk. And then 3 guys pop out of a building. They're like, where are you going, dude? I'm like, I'm going to work in Parow. Walking there, as a matter of fact, because I am broke. They didn't catch it the first time, but I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna catch these guys again with that same sentence, and they must pay attention to it now. They start telling me what's going on. Oh no, the reason we're asking is that someone tried to break in here, and now look at our fence. I'm looking at the fence. I'm like, oh man, that is so bad. What time did they actually try to break in? They tell me the whole story. We start having a whole chat about the whole breaking in thing, and I'm like, hey. Speaking of tough situations, my brother, I am walking to Parow. You know what I'm saying? I need to get there before 8 o'clock because it's even my first day. January is Jan. You worry. In Jan, you worry. Yeah. So now the guy's like, what? You going to work and you're walking? I'm like, yeah. He's like, stand right there. Walks in the building, walks back out. He's got 50 rand on the other hand, he's got 20 rand on the other hand. He's asking me how much is transport. I'm like, it's 20 bucks. Bear in mind, there's a taxi on its way right now towards us. He's like, here's your 20 rand. So Mar, take that taxi right now. I'm like, good shot, man. You're a great guy. Thank you very much. I turn around, I stop the taxi, get in the taxi, I bounce. And guess what time I got to work? 7:45.
Made it on time.
Made it on time, dude. It's either it's controlling me to make dumb decisions or I'm controlling it so I can make smart decisions. Know what I'm saying?
Totally.
There
And
we
when
go.
you're in control of it, you actually get shit done.
You get shit done.
Totally.
For sure.
That is without no doubt. Guys, I want you to try this. There's lots of instances whereby we can state these things, you know?
Yeah.
Because people, they sometimes when you chat to a person, you look at them and you're like, hey, but this story doesn't look like you. It looks like it was invented in your mind.
Exactly. Yeah.
But dreams do come true. You might never know. So
True.
we don't judge such people, or we don't like create a story out of that and stuff
Yeah.
like that. We just observe the obvious.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not judgmental.
True.
Please, guys.
True.
So,
Sorry for cutting you, actually. This one chick, also at work, gave me a ride and they dropped me off at Kensington. And then they're like, how are you gonna go to Maitland from Kensington? I'm like, Maitland is not even 5 kilometers away from here, dude. I'll walk. Or even to make it faster, it's gonna be like what? If I walk 50 minutes, if I jog 30 minutes, 25 minutes. So I'm gonna jog. She's like, you crazy. I'm like, no. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm still gonna get there.
And you will.
And I did get there. Like on time even. So anywho, continue.
so if you tell yourself you're gonna get the job, you will get it. If you tell yourself you're gonna get there, you're gonna get there.
Yeah.
Despite all odds, the mind is way much powerful than the universe. It's way much powerful than our bodies.
True.
All the actions that we
put forth.
We put forth.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So anything that you do concerning your mind, it will happen. Bruh. Now I was in a relationship, right? And I wanted to get out of this relationship. Don't know how am I going to get my fucking self out of this situation, right?
Yeah.
So now I kept on having this thought in my mind. I want to be out. I want to be out. I don't want to be in this situation anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I got myself here accidentally, but now I want to get my fucking self out of it. Guess what? An opportunity arrived and I got out.
Oh man.
Despite all odds.
Despite
I didn't have to create stuff or invent shit or fight unnecessarily.
Yeah.
It just came and I was like, dude, I can see that it's no longer working. Come on now.
I'm out.
Let's stop fooling ourselves. I'm out. I bounce.
Exactly. And I can come up with an instant where the mind actually was so powerful that like the universe was in control of me. You know? Freaking I've been having this argument with my mother for so long, dog. You know, I'm this dude, I'm trying to make shit happen, right? And for the past 20.
You don't have to give the exact time. Tiso.
Okay, for the past 5-6 years, I've been trying to make this happen. Like this whole thing the imagination that I've got in my head, you know.
In your mind.
In my mind, right? And I've been trying to make it happen. Like I've been putting money on the markets so I can learn some shit and then like make more money. And then before that I was like selling merchandise, like my own merch, Sage Universe merch. Also didn't work. And I'm like, shit, I need to get something working over here, you know what I'm saying? So I can take care of myself, my family, and like also the charities of my choice, you know what I'm saying? And also improve myself as a person. And this is not happening. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting frustrated of that, number one. Number two, I'm getting frustrated at like, now I'm having this argument with my mother for the past 5 years now. Like, dude, you're still stuck at the same freaking place, dog, in your life, you know what I'm saying? And I need you to take care of me. Like, and I'm also in my head, I'm like, I should be at a point where I should be honoring my parents.
Not yet, you're still very young.
Good.
This man is 24.
I don't give a shit.
It's okay. It's okay. Don't put pressure on yourself.
I'll put
just in your mind. Sorry to cut you.
Yeah.
Just in your mind, as we're speaking about the mind, put a plan.
Yeah.
Like in 3 to 5 years from now,
Yeah.
you're gonna have everything that you've been wanting to have.
True.
And you walk towards that. I mean, fucking 24. I wasn't even thinking about owning a place. Owning my own place.
24, I'm thinking about owning a jet.
It's okay. I mean, at a young age,
Yeah.
yes. You want to explore, so you want to
Yeah.
have all these things at this young age, and then you'll be able to explore. That is okay, but don't put pressure on yourself. Yo, guys.
Diamonds came out of pressure, nigga.
Yo.
Yeah.
Hey.
Diamonds came out of pressure. So I'm having this whole argument, and like everything that I told her that I was doing, it never worked. You know what I'm saying? So like we're having this back and forth. Everything you tried, it never worked. What's gonna make this different? And I'm like, dude, I'm working on it. I'm even like showing her like the YouTube channel that we did actually busy with right now. Even showing her stats of us growing. And then she's like, I don't think it's gonna work. I'm like, dude, I don't need you to be acting all negative with me right now. I need you to be in support of me. Right? You're my mother, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. I don't need you to be acting like that. I need you to be in full support of me. Like, even if the other things didn't work, doesn't mean this one is not gonna work.
Totally.
You know what I'm
At
saying?
least you're trying.
At least I'm trying, dude. There's other kids out there that are freaking smoking dick
Instead of trying.
instead
to
of
fix their
trying.
life.
Okay?
Totally.
So now, drop the phone call. Both of us are mad at each other. Just like that. I'm like, fuck, how am I gonna solve this situation, dude? How am I gonna do this? Before we even shot this thing, it was visible on my face that something's going on with this guy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes at work even, I get pissed off, dude. Like I see someone doing something stupid, and it's so obvious that you shouldn't be doing that. Like it's gonna be a whole thing for me. Like, quit fucking around. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets to that point. Like I can't even manage my own anger. Right now, the whole thing, I'm being controlled and consumed by whatever, and choosing wrong targets to shoot at instead of choosing the correct target. Shoot at that target, like solve the problem, man.
What it means by choosing wrong target, like there is an instant whereby your mom is frustrated about debt that he needs to sort out and the money is not enough.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, he comes to you and shouts and screams at you for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
That's a wrong target.
Yeah. So that's
Instead of her confronting the debt,
Yeah.
she's coming to confront you,
Yeah.
which you didn't do anything wrong.
exactly.
In the first place, you're just laying in your bed, reading your book, or on social media, or whatever you were doing,
Yeah.
and then she comes and shouts at you
True.
that why are the dishes clean?
Yeah.
Why did you fucking clean the dishes? Didn't I tell you I want to clean the dishes? I mean,
That,
You'll be
actually,
like,
that happened to me one time. That happened with me
so
one
at
time.
that point, you need to
Yo.
pay attention that it's not her
Yeah.
saying that, it's her mind controlling her.
Yeah. I'll give you an instant of that actually. I remember when I was still in school. Ne? Usually and I was still staying with my mother at this time. Usually after we eat, I wash the dishes. Ne? This night,
You're talking about a similar instant that I just said.
yes, wait. Now, I'm about to wash the dishes. I take the freaking dish, whatever there, I'm gonna wash the dishes now. My mother says, Tiso, leave the dishes. Hey, take note to what I'm saying, guys. She says, Tiso, leave the dishes. Leave them, don't wash them. I'm gonna wash them in the morning.
I can't wait to hear the full story.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay. I say, huh? She says, leave the dishes. I say,
Holy
okay.
moly.
No problem. I leave the dishes. I'm like, yes, this is my night. Dope. She said I must leave the dishes. Yes. Now, I leave the dishes. I do whatever I'm gonna do. Go to sleep. Hey! In the morning at 5 a.m. in the morning, dog. At 5 a.m. I feel the blanket go off rough on me. Now I'm like, the hell is going on? I know for sure I'm not dreaming. I open my eyes and there's like a bright light right on top of me. I see a stick going from here on my mother's hand and it's going to whack me. I'm like, whoa, shit. You know what I'm saying? And I grab the blanket as fast as possible and I'm covering myself. What is going on? She's like, why the fuck didn't you wash the dishes? I'm like, what?
I knew I was going to get to that.
I'm like, what? You said I mustn't wash the dishes. You said it last night. Leave them. I'm gonna wash them myself. Dude, I was crying out there, like I was crying for mercy. And she's like, huh? Did I say that? I'm like, yes, you did say that. She's like, oh, sorry. And then I'm like, yo, dude, literally tears came out of my eyes. I'm like, I was gonna get my ass whipped right now.
Poor boy.
I was gonna get my butt whipped right now.
Dear Jesus.
Like, that's an example of your mind controlling you, dude. You even forget the shit that you said to someone. Like, what the fuck, dude? You know what I'm saying? Now imagine I got whacked, I've got bruises, and then you find out, oh, I actually did say I was gonna wash the dishes. Like, you're gonna come back to me and say sorry.
Exactly.
I don't want your I don't want your sorry. You hit me.
Are you going to hit your mom back?
Yeah, I'm not gonna accept her apology.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
Are you going to hit her back?
I've never done that. Not
Good.
once. Not once have I done that.
Good. But sorry is not gonna fix the problem.
Sorry is
So,
not gonna fix the problem.
guys, please share your viewpoints about this topic. Yeah, now you see when you talk about the mind, I think
Bro.
of myself.
Dog.
It fucking controls people
It
like
does
no
control
other.
people, bro.
It does.
It
bruh.
does. It does. Like,
Sometimes
yo,
you say, I'm not gonna do something, right? I'm not gonna do this thing, and then your mind tells you otherwise.
Exactly.
And you end up doing it, and you're like, what the fuck?
dude,
Why did I do this thing?
I remember when I was still smoking pot. Pot is weed, right? I was so hectic on it, like on smoking weed. Like
Meaning addicted to it.
I was addicted. Like every 15 minutes, I needed to smoke a joint. Okay. Remember this time, I'm trying to quit. You know, trying to quit smoking weed, and I'm telling myself, I'm not gonna smoke today. 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 Today I'm not smoking. The end of the day will go and I did not smoke. 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. There's a taste on my taste buds.
It's coming back.
I want weed.
It's reminding you.
It's reminding me. I'm like, okay, I
When you
want weed.
experience that, just so you know you're an addict.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
Do something about it.
I've got a taste in my mouth for weed. I want weed where it's at right now. I'm like, okay, cool. Go to my friend. I'm like, my bro, where's the weed at? Gives me the weed and I smoked myself out. Next day, I'm telling myself the same thing. I'm not gonna smoke today.
But at least you survived the whole fucking day.
Dude,
Let's acknowledge that.
bro, it was a struggle to even like, it was a struggle.
It's all up here.
Yeah.
It's not a struggle, guys. It's all up here.
Exactly.
Just on that note, sorry
Yeah.
to distract you.
Yeah.
Just on that note, like my brother used to smoke cigarette, right? So now he went to church and he got born again and stuff like that. So he had to quit smoking. So now in 7 days he quit smoking, and this person was like smoking 20 cigarettes, like just like that,
Like nothing.
like nothing, you know. And then I go to him and I ask him, how did you do it? Because you're very addicted to it. You know what he used?
What?
Every time he had that thing in his mouth that wanted a cigarette,
Yeah.
he would eat sweets.
Oh.
I'm trying to put two together. How does sweets become a substitute of a cigarette?
True.
It doesn't make sense. And then he literally says, it makes you forget about it. Then it came to me that, okay, this thing is in the mind. It's not an addiction. An addiction is not a thing.
It's not a thing at
It's
all.
actually you telling your mind to remind you about having it.
Yeah.
But if you tell your mind and then you do another, your mind forgets
Yeah.
to remind you about it.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah.
So the mind is powerful, guys.
It is so powerful,
It's
bro.
so powerful.
Like, it even goes like to the case of, you know, for those that are in debt, right?
Don't
The
talk
mind-
about my people.
The mind can make you do either a small thing when it comes to debt, or it can make you do a very stupid thing.
Totally.
You know what I'm saying? There's some that will suffer from debt, and you know, they know on Saturday I need to be paying off Mang money, right? And it's on
Is
agreement.
that person called Mamang?
Yeah. Now, you ain't Mang. You know. No, man. The date is gonna come on Saturday. Sure. Now you out here, it's Saturday. The money comes in your bank. You start to think about, I have groceries. I have electricity, I have water, I have rent. I have this, I have that, petrol,
Forgot about Mamang.
Now you forget about Mang. Ne? Or you think about Mang, and now you're like, but my expenses are too much.
Mamang will have to wait.
Mang will have to wait. And you know what you do? Let's say you even owed Mang 200. You're like, hey, this is gonna be my last 200. I'm sorry, Mang. I still need a beer too. I'm going to OK liquor store. You buy yourself 200 rand beer. You see, instead of paying the guy and just living with not drinking that weekend. You know what I'm saying? Just to go
But scattering, this is the way it goes.
Bro.
Scattering. I mean, khoi, that's scattle to
Ease.
me, right?
Yeah.
He buys me beers this weekend, next weekend he needs to buy me.
Exactly.
That's khoi, that's
Yeah,
scattering.
exactly.
There are ways to have things without you buying shit.
Exactly. Or making any dumb decisions.
Exactly.
So like the mind is freaking amazing, dude. It's freaking crazy. Like, yo. You could either do something smart or dumb, right? It will,
up to you.
It's up to you, dude. Like it will even it will control you when you are about to get robbed, or you be in control of it when you are about to get robbed.
Totally.
And that will determine
If you tell yourself they're going to rob me, they will definitely
they will rob you.
If you tell yourself no, they will never
These
get
are my-
anything from me.
These are my puppies.
Exactly.
Come here, my kids.
Come.
Yeah.
I'll handle you.
Come here,
They'll
my
definitely
kids.
pass.
Exactly.
And you confront them.
Yep.
You don't look down, you look up.
Remember what happened in Joe Slow?
Yeah.
Die.
We had an instant, right? Me
Yeah.
and my friends, and I hooked him up as well, and went to enjoy with my friends, and then now I'm entering this place and we're about to buy shit,
Yeah.
you know? So this man comes to me, he's freaked out because he doesn't know my friend, and I know this girl for way back. Okay, you can make shit happen,
Yeah.
just by stating it, and then people are going to act on it.
Yeah.
So now the three guys that were passing by, these guys apparently are holding guns, right?
I didn't see any gun.
Don't know them. He didn't see any guns, but he was threatened that, hey, these three men are having 3 guns. Let's run away from this place. Get comes to me freaked out. Do me. There's 3 men that just passed by and they're carrying guns. I'm like, oh, good for them. Excuse me, can I get Do me, you're not listening to me. I'm like, I heard you very loud and clear.
Yeah.
How the fuck is that my problem? And then he was like, oh. I'm like, yes. Come down. Let's do what we came to do
Come
here.
from 100 and go back to 0.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he came down.
I went back to 0.
Literally. Grabbed the bag from my friend. So my friends run away, hey? And then all of a sudden, it's only me and Tiso that are left behind. But nonetheless, those guys saw us. It was very funny. Like when we think about these things, right? It's kind of like weird, but it happens, you know? So nonetheless, we were left together, and then we greeted the guys and we're like, how are you? And they were like, good, and you? Guys, enjoy your night, and blah, 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 blah. We left in peace.
In peace, yeah.
Nothing happened.
And now there's a part where I was actually, because she greeted them first, and then she passed by, and then I greeted them after, started saluting everyone, and then they were also chilled. Like, now I'm like, the fuck was that other chick panicking about? You know what I'm saying?
And then I She can create weird shit
Bro.
by inventing shit in her mind.
In the head.
And now she's telling me, do me, you must not go and fetch Tiso. I'm like, no, chill. He's okay. As you can see, nothing's happening.
Exactly.
He's okay. He came back. I'm like, do you have your phone with you? Yes. Do you have your money with you? Yes. Is your wallet safe? Yes. So what's
the drama about?
Exactly. So we can definitely create things by inventing them in our minds. There's a quote actually that says that.
Uh-huh.
I've seen it somewhere on Google. What does it say? What you think
Uh-huh.
is what will happen in the future. Something like that. But when we read these quotes, sometimes we just read them and we're like inspired, but we don't really understand
Like, what's
the
going
real
on?
meaning behind it.
Yeah.
But get to look at it, see what it is, like try and figure it out. What does this thing mean?
Exactly.
It will definitely tell you about the topic of today.
True. And let us know if you have experienced anything like where you felt like, you know what, my head was actually controlling me in a certain situation. And maybe you were freaking out because of a certain thing and you were never in control of the situation, but the situation was in control of you. And it all had to do with,
Totally.
understand? There we go. By the way, if you like the video, freaking like the video, comment. We would like to hear what you think about this freaking video, dog. And definitely share it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel,
Please subscribe! The time is now.
the time is now, dog. Subscribe to the freaking channel. We're growing. Like I said before, the space is unlimited. Get on the train. Get on the train, dog.
Don't miss the boat.
Don't miss the boat.
Hop in.
Hop in. So like, we moving and we'd like to move with you as well. So let's go, man.
And don't forget to comment, guys. We'd like to hear your viewpoints about this. As I was saying earlier on, I've shared these things that has happened to me, like thinking that I need work, and then all of a sudden work comes to me, and then I'll be like, is it me? Am I the problem, or what the fuck is happening? I didn't even send out my CVs yet,
Yep.
but here's a job knocking at my door.
Just like
and I came to realize that many people experience similar situations as
Yeah.
well. Someone would say, you know what, I'll be hungry, and I'm like, hey, I'm hungry, and then boom, someone brings them lunch or brings them dinner. You know, so it has to do with the mind, nothing
Yeah.
else but the mind.
Yeah.
The minute you start thinking and your mind is on that thing, nothing else but that thing, it gets sorted.
Some people call it the law of attraction.
Totally. Totally.
So like, I remember this one time, when we went to the hike on Saturday, we were looking for parking space at Lion's Head, and homie is like, oh man, we need to find some parking.
So guys, Lion's Head, before he continues, it's a mountain. It's a very famous mountain that hikers like to go and hike at. People that like to jog, they go and jog at the Lions Mountain. It's situated in Cape Town.
Yep.
Some of our subscribers are not from Cape Town, so they wouldn't know.
They wouldn't even know
What the fuck are you talking about?
True.
So the name of the mountain is called Lion's Head.
Yeah. So we're looking at for parking at Lion's Head, and there's a whole lot of cars. There's a lot of cars in the morning at Lion's Head, dude. And then we like, shit. Okay, cool. Now we start searching, and I'm like trying to suggest to him, you might actually want to get parking where we came from behind, but there's rocks over there. And then while we're talking about this parking, boom, there's a spot right there. Like, dude, it is so packed, you wouldn't even think that there would be space. And now we're seeing some parking space over there. And now we're like, oh shit, over there. And then we just like freaking turn the car in right there.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, freaking hell, man.
It's all in the mind.
Yep.
The mind controls the universe.
Yep.
Let it not control you.
True.
You control it.
You control
It's the
it.
other way around.
Definitely.
So with that being said, would like to say peace to everybody. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video.
Yep.
Maybe some of the people would like to learn more about on it. Maybe people have similar experiences like me and Tiso, and they would like to share about it. Please guys, Yes.
Let's go. Yep. And remember, the top of the first mountain is the bottom of the next. So keep on climbing. Let's go, man. Shout out.